And here we are at the end of the final stage of round 4 of this year's European Rally Championship. And we're live on Facebook. It's a beautiful afternoon. Unfortunately, 50 kilometres that way, behind the cameraman, it's thick fog and our helicopter still cannot get here. But we're still going to broadcast and we're still going to get, at the end of here, our reaction from our winners and the drivers who've made it through. Some have had some dramas, some haven't had some dramas. But there's been a drama in the previous stage. If you were listening to the radio broadcast, you would have heard that Norbert Herzig has had some kind of problem. Not sure 100% what it is, but he's dropped from 3rd down 4th, 5th, 6th. He's in 7th place. I think it's 6th or 7th place. I'll get my phone out and tell you. But Norbert Herzig has had an issue in the previous stage. And just screen grab those results just to tell you what it was. Herzig get down to 6th place. That leaves us with a battle, though. Not at the front, because Andreas Mikkelsen is 1:38 clear. Then it is that Gregor Munster having a nice, solid drive through. Then Efren Lorena is now up into 3rd place. He not only he got a place in the previous stage, which took him into 4th. Now he's got past Herzig, which has put him into 3rd. Niki Meyer-Menhoff is now in 4th. Oliver Solberg is in 5th. And it's only 6.5 seconds between 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 3rd, 4th and 5th, with Herzig just about 10 seconds behind Oliver Solberg as well. So big battle for that final podium place. Can Lorena hang on? Lorena did beat both Solberg and Niki Meyer-Menhoff. I was forgetting who it was. Solberg and Menhoff in the previous stage, which was the long, tricky one. Now this stage now, this piece of road has been run 4 times. Twice yesterday when they went off here in that direction, and then twice now coming down in this direction. And this, I think, is going to be Oliver Solberg. I might well put my piece of paper in the bin, not in the bin, in my pocket, because I don't think I'm going to need that much now, because it's going to just be high drama, high action, as Solberg is in at the end of the stage. Chris Rawls has got his stuff on the floor, which is the most important thing. So we'll get a quick word. Oliver, huge battles going on. You're only 6.5 seconds away from the podium. What was the plan in there?
I don't know. I just drove as I normally do. It was 3 corners where we were not good at all. One got stuck in a downshift. One I was too cautious, and another one I died out in the gearing. So to be honest, I don't know if I took Lorena or what happens, because he went with 2 rain tires, I think, for the last one, and apparently he was quicker. So maybe that was the correct move, but who knows, we'll see. But after some bad luck this weekend, I think I have to be happy with the performance, and we've fought back very well, and yeah, it goes how it goes basically. I'm happy anyway. The speed has been quite okay this weekend, so it's a new car and we've been learning a lot, so I'm very happy.
That's great. And some words in Swedish for the mom and dad?
Ja, det har varit en tuff helg, lite otur, och sen jag tycker vi har fightat tillbaka jättebra idag. Det har inte varit lätt. Jag vet inte hur vi kommer ligga an nu till slut, men det blir som det blir. Jag har varit nöjd med farten hela helgen, och vi har legat runt 3:e plats hela tiden, och sen har vi haft otur med punktering, så att det blir som det blir helt enkelt. Vi får vara nöjda ändå.
Thank you very much, Oliver. And you might wonder, like, there's been a always constant thing of, he runs a Swedish flag on the car. Mum is Swedish, Pernilla is Swedish, Dad, obviously, Petter, is Norwegian. And everyone kind of just assumes that he's Norwegian, but he actually has Swedish nationality. And that came through basically, if I'm right, and I think this is what I was told, that Petter and Pernilla weren't married at the time, so Pernilla got to choose, and she chose Swedish for Oliver's nationality. But he speaks English, Swedish, Norwegian, French, so he speaks plenty of languages. So we can do a lot of interviews with Solberg. As Callum Devine turns up, remember 12 months ago on this rally, he was finishing in 3rd place on this event, just a couple of kilometres up the road. When he got through, cars quite dirty, quite muddy. At Callum Devine, couple of little moments, couple of little dramas for him. He's through. Callum, there's a little smile on your face. Obviously not the result from last year, but you've got to be satisfied with the great performance.
I didn't quite hear, but yeah, no, we're happy to get ahead. This rally's been really tricky and really treacherous for everybody. So yeah, they get to the end in one piece. We're happy with that.
I've just got massively confused because I forgot we're 2Ks away from the stop line, from the flying finish, and I'm looking at the time on the board and I'm going, hang about, how come Solberg's lost so much time? But he hasn't, because that's car 15. That's Callum Devine's time. He's done a 5:033, and then car 17, which if I look at Chris's start list, car 17 has done a 4:55.9, which should be arriving. Car 17 being Nicky Meyer-Mennerhoff. So Meyerhoff has gone 4 seconds. So that will be a position change. Oliver Solberg coming behind us to see what is going on. Chris Rawls in shot completely. Oliver coming to check. So, well, I'm sure Oliver's done one place anyway. Has he done two?
Not 6 seconds on La Arena, I don't think. He went with rain tires on the previous one, and I have to say it was a clever move, so I think it will help also for this one. So, but I fight hard anyway.
Well, he's made one place up, stood at the stop line. Nicky Meyer-Mennerhoff is in. Interesting, some drivers have taken lamp pods. I noticed that when they were leaving service. Nicky immediately on the app, he's on the phone here, he's on the results board on the app to see what's going on. Just let him take his loosen his... Nicky just going at, what are you reading and is it good or bad?
La Arena do in 15.
He's obviously chatting to Polby.
I don't know, I still don't have it.
Solberg did a 51, you did a 55, so Solberg's got past you, but we don't know what Lorena's done yet.
But he was faster in the stage before, in Del Quibania he was faster. But that's Griebel, no?
That's Griebel. Nicky, you may lose one place here, but you've got to look at this as a real positive result. You've had a really good run.
It's nice that you see it on the positive side, but yeah, to see that we have a good pace again, I'm very happy now to be here. It was a super tough rally for us. It's so easy to make a mistake, so easy to, as you can see, so many really good guys went off. And we're happy to be here at the end. Thank you to Polly and the whole team to have a good car. And it hasn't sunk in yet, that's a good result, but yeah, we did a good job, I think, the whole team. So I'm happy that we top 5, top 6, whatever it is at the end, we're quite happy.
I think it's going to be, it's 4th at the minute, but Lorena's still to come, isn't he? So he's still checking the app. There's an advert for you, isn't it? A rally driver checking it. He's going to pull over down there. And we do get some time. So Oliver's still waiting down here. It's like the drivers and co-drivers union as they're pulling over. We're waiting for Marian Griebel. There's going to be like a car park down there. Oh, I thought that was me they were asking to move. There's going to be a car park down there because all these drivers are waiting for our friend Lorena, which is still another, well, in theory, 4 minutes. We will probably get Lorena's time during the interview with Marian Griebel. Griebel's done. No, here's Lorena's time. I'm sure he's... Griebel in. Lorena 4:53. Chris Rawls is on the... he's on the results board. And I think Lorena's done enough to keep it, even though Solberg's taken a couple out of him. I'm sure Efren is number 9.
Yeah, Lorena. Yeah.
So Lorena is through. Lorena, Solberg, Nicky Meyer-Mennerhoff. So those drivers will wander up here, I'm sure, because we'll get them up here as quick as we can. Marian, all sorts of stuff going on, but I just noticed in the previous stage, again, just a slight time loss. Was that nerves or was there another mistake?
No. In general, yesterday was better, and after the spin in the morning, we were quite out of the game, so I just tried to bring the car home in one piece, and that's it.
It's been a really encouraging weekend, probably your best weekend in this car, I would say.
Yesterday was much better, but yeah, still it's a good improvement, step forward to the previous 2 rallies, and yeah, next days we will decide if we can go to Canarias, and then I hope we can do 1 step more.
That's great. So yeah, we'll look forward. So we've got drivers coming towards us on foot. It's if we just turn around, we can just see Nicky Meyer-Mennerhoff. So I think Lorena is 3rd, Solberg is 4th, Nicky Meyer-Mennerhoff is in 5th. Still, Mennerhoff equals his result from Cyprus last year. Solberg takes good points. Here is Lorena. They have no idea but they have just managed it. Look at it, he knows it now. He knows it now. Sarah would have been on the phone checking those results as we're coming down. Big weekend, massive weekend for her friend and Sarah. Here's Oliver just coming out. Big fight, huge fight from the three of them. What a battle they have had this afternoon. Well, all day, to be fair. He's happy. He's happy. So we're just gonna try and get past. So, these two, they live and breathe it. They do live and breathe it. A friend, it's going to be enough for third place. How hard have you driven in those last two stages?
Yeah, it was completely flat out. I were during all the rally at 80%, and now it was time to do our best to try to attack. And okay, we did a really good two stages. Sarah did a really good work, and also the team Sport and you, and thank you for Right Team Spain and Citroën.
And in español?
Bueno, muy contentos, ¿no? Un saludo a toda la gente de España, a toda la gente que está en casa. Hemos corrido todo lo que podíamos en estos dos tramos y nada, poco a poco. Gracias.
That's a podium. That's the top. That's a third place main podium. Well done.
Yeah, it's our first podium here in the ERC, so okay, we are very good.
Really good for the Spanish pairing. They are super happy. I'm just having a look. Car number 11, the next car to us. That is Norbert Herzig. We need to find out what Norby did. He's just gone and dropped another 12 seconds in here. But yeah, this car park just gets a little bit bigger. But it's so nice to see the camaraderie between those three crews who have been battling it out as Norbert Herzig arrives at the end of the stage. It's a story of what should have been or could have been. And Norby, he will be gracious in defeat. I can see in the back, there's a punctured tyre in the back. When I look through, he's absolutely gutted. He really is. Norby, I'm not really sure what to say. Tell us what happened.
I'm really sad. We got before stage one puncture. I don't know where. I tried very careful drive. I don't know where did get the puncture, so I am really sad. Unfortunately, we lose the podium. Sorry for everybody. I would have wanted very much the podium. Life is life. Next time.
And in Hungarian, please.
Sziasztok, nagyon szépen köszönjük a szurkolást egész hétvégén. Parádé volt, amit kaptunk tőletek. Borzasztóan szomorú vagyok, nagyon sajnálom, hogy elvesztettük a pódiumot és a dobogót. Ettől függetlenül szenzációs volt, amit kaptunk szurkolásba. Remélem legközelebb szélesebb lesz a mosoly az arcunkon. Köszönök mindent.
Norbert Herzig, absolutely gutted. Absolutely gutted. And car number 3, which is due to us next, is Munster. So Munster consolidating that second place, standing on the podium. The youngsters that are coming through, you know, when you look at it, it's just, I mean, look at what's going on here. They're all now all commiserating with Norbert Herzig. I don't think Herzig wants to really be hanging around, but obviously these four have been at it. As they all just give kind of the camaraderie. I've used the word before. And Gregor Munster, that's an outright podium. Last round he got the ERC Junior 1 win. Now he stands on the proper podium as well. And get a quick word at him. Gregor, last time out it was a win in ERC 1 Juniors. This time it's actually the main podium and another win in that category.
Yeah, really happy. The team did a fantastic job. Louis also. We pushed yesterday, tried to make a gap, and today we had also to secure the second position overall, not to take too much risk in this tricky condition, and we managed to do that. So really good weekend for us.
It is a really good weekend for him. We just need to get him out of the way. And just move him on. Alexei Lukyanuk is still coming through. So just watch him disappear as we just spin around. And Alexei Lukyanuk, he's gone through. Oh, he's not the quickest. Lukyanuk not the quickest, because Solberg's done a 4:51.9. Now, what was the gap between those two? Because this is day points we're looking at here, and Lukyanuk was leading the day. You get extra bonus points for the day. 5:43.21, as long as I can remember that one. I think it is. But Lukyanuk was out front as the drivers now just dispersing from the end of the stage. 4:54.8 for Alexei Lukyanuk and Dmitry Yurimiev. I mean, it's a situation of what could have been. He was in that fight, massively in that fight with Andreas Mikkelsen. And 12 months ago, just where he's crossed the timing beam, and a couple of K or so later was where his championship was laid in tatters 12 months ago. But he's through now. His championship is still intact, and he's done what he could. And that is the most important thing. He's come back out, he's got some points. He's found a car now that he really likes, and the setup that he really likes. A 4:54.8. Just waiting for the number 5 to go on that board as well of Mikkelsen. But Alexei Lukyanuk is here. The time of Mikkelsen is going up, just so you know. Get a quick word at him. Alexei, it's not probably what you were, it's not definitely not what you're wanting, but you're going to take some points away from it, so it's not a disaster.
Yeah, if I'm right, we did some time on Oliver in the last loop, and we should won the day. If I'm correct, the mission is complete, so let's wait and see. I need just to calculate.
Yeah, so do I. I'm not very good at calculating, but the feeling now is good with the car as well.
This stage is very tricky, and risk management is a thing to learn, of course, and we see that it's possible to be a bit faster, but all in all, it's good. We try to concentrate on speed and consistency, so feels good.
Is that a confirmation that you've won the day?
I'm not sure. We need to double check.
Okay, Dimitri's showing him, but he doesn't. He thinks he's done it. He thinks he's done it. So Mikkelsen has done it, though. Car number 5 is Andreas Mikkelsen, 5053. He hasn't driven in competition this year, and here he comes. I need to just stop him just outside of the box, just so when they get on the roof, he's already got his crash helmet off and his mask on. Mikkelsen is there. Olaf Lund co-driving for him. It's been a while since Andreas Mikkelsen and Olaf Lund have stood on the roof of a rally car, and I don't think they'll forget how to do it. I don't think they'll forget it as they jump up on the roof. What a weekend! You know, really tough for them coming in here. It's so difficult. You know, you kind of have a target on your back. Andreas Mikkelsen, you keep saying you've not competed all year. You've come in, maybe with a target on your back, so to speak, with your World Championship credentials, but you've shown everyone what to do.
Yeah, I'm undefeated in 2020 so far. It's been a good weekend. Like I said, I haven't been competing, only testing, and as most of you know, the last couple of years on tarmac has been really difficult for me. I think maybe people maybe thought that I couldn't drive on tarmac anymore, so it's nice to come here to show that we still got it, and we're still fast. And I have to say a huge thanks to the team, Top Sport, for delivering me this car. It's been working flawless all weekend. Really nice. And as well to Skoda for making this really nice car. I tried it in 2017. I loved it then, but a lot have happened since then, and now it's even better. So I feel so comfortable driving, and it's all about confidence.
It is all about confidence, but it's also that it just proves that talent is there when you come in, and these guys have been doing it all year, and you can set that pace and win the rally.
Yeah, I felt I've pretty much been in control the whole rally, so I've felt very good, and we drove a clever strategy, not taking too big risks, and still we were really quick, so really enjoyable.
And Ola's just come in. I mean, what's it feel like to be back and back in the winner's seat?
Talk to me tomorrow. Maybe it's easier for me to talk. This is unbelievable. I mean, we have been away from 5 years. We did the recce. Not going for first test, and it was like strange, but the strange feel right. And during the recce, it was like I feel back home again. So it's sadly it took 5 years, but okay, that happened, and now a big smile again. The world is strange. You never know what happened. So
Congratulations, well done. Andreas Mikkelsen, Ola Floen, who have won this year's Rally Hungary 2020, will just move back into the tent area just so they can drive through it. Yeah, Ola, he was actually saying earlier on that he was a little bit nervous. He was just a bit scared, particularly yesterday morning. It was just coming at him so fast. He's moved over to Rally Rage, and it doesn't happen at this pace. They are on the limit in Rally Rage, but maybe not quite knife edge like they are here, as Emil Lindholm just comes through to the end of the stage. Oh, couldn't open the door, wasn't strong enough. So Emil is in. Get a quick word. Emil, you've been saying in the last few stages that it's about getting through, getting that tyre development. That's what you've done.
Yeah, that's what we did today. I mean, I think I was pretty clear what the target was for this rally. It wasn't about making a good result. And I think yesterday when we saw sort of the outcome towards the end of the day, maybe I was pushing a bit too much, I don't know. But okay, again, I think, at least I hope the people at MRF are happy, and I'm sure we have some good information, and we'll keep on pushing for more.
That's great. Keep on pushing for some more. It's a weekend of what could have been. You know, with what happened with Lukanuk, he would have finished yesterday in 3rd place overall. Breen was 2nd. He could have been 3rd, and then what could have been huge disappointments for him. So, but Andreas Mikkelsen, it's quite amazing that he's been out. I think his last rally, October last year, and as Josh arrives, another good strong performance from the young Irish. We've got obviously Callum earlier on, and now Josh making his debut in the European Rally Championship. And let's get a quick word with him. Josh, you got to the end of it. It's what you wanted to do, and are you happy with what you've achieved, and how much have you learned?
Yeah, the priority this weekend was getting to the finish, and yeah, the amount I've learned in this rally is unbelievable. So I would just like to thank everyone who made it happen, Motorsport Ireland, Hyundai Customer Racing, and yeah, the Motorsport Ireland Rally Academy. They do make dreams come true.
I mean, where do you go from here then? What is the next kind of plan?
I think getting to the finish of this rally was quite important for the next step. So yeah, I don't think we're finished with the ERC yet.
That's what we want to hear. That is what we want to hear. And you know, it's a big international championship, 2nd biggest rally championship, obviously, in the world. And it's important to these kids to come in, and they learn so much. You just look back, the guy who's just won this rally, Andreas Mikkelsen, Ola Floen, they in 2000, so Chris will tell me, I don't know, 11 and 12, 2011 and 12, they won the IRC, and that then was a Eurosport Events Championship. So it's taken Mikkelsen, he's been around the world a few times in that interluding gap, but he's come back, and he is now a winner again at this level. He's been a winner at a higher level, but it's the grounding, it's the learning that you do right here in this championship, that you get that information, and it brings you in, and it puts you on a really good path and platform to move on to bigger and better things. As Andras Hadek is in, we'll get a quick word out of him. Hungarian it will be. And Andras, talk to me about the rally.
Sorry, I don't speak English. Hát minden oké egyébként. Tanultunk megint valamit az autóról, változtattunk utolsó körre egy dolgot. és ez bejött, de egyébként egész nap fék problémákkal küzdöttünk. Azt hiszem, hogy abszolút tizedikek lettünk a EB értékelésbe, úgyhogy alapvetően örülünk.
That's good. That's good enough for us. We're in Hungary. He's entitled to speak Hungarian. That is not a problem. More times coming up on the board. Just going to run down some results whilst we wait for more cars as our courier zips off on his bike with the footage and gets himself sorted. So let's just get those results up just to confirm that everything was what we thought it was. I am just going to go through ERC2 from the previous stage. Yet Thibaut Erdy Jr. still leads that like we thought. ERC3, has there been any dramas? No, Ken Thorne is still out front in that one. So let's cross now to just top up the results from here as Eric Seisen and Jiska Zarkova arrive. Mikkelsen's winning margin. Wow, 122. As oh, Chris is just going to spray my mic. Thank you very much. It's in my face and everything. You can take some pictures now. Chris has got a multitude of jobs. Ah, that's it. Eric Size is in. That's a cool picture, Chris Rose. Eric, I can see underneath the balaclava there's a smile. You've got to be... It's a weekend of what could have been, but the pace has been phenomenal. You've got to go away from here super happy.
Yes, I'm super happy, but I need to apologize to my team, sponsors and family about our mistake Saturday. But anyway, I think we show really good performance here, and that's the main point. Maybe on this stage I was too careful in the muddy parts, but yeah, I really like this rally, and I hope next year it will be better.
I mean, yeah, you won here last year in ERC3. You've come here and set stage-winning times in ERC1. It must be a rally that suits you a lot.
Oh yeah, for sure, because it's quite similar to Barum Rally, if on the Barum it's rain. So I think that's the thing why I can be so fast here, if I say like this. But yeah, anyway, I really like this rally because it's autumn, it's beautiful.
And some words in Česky, please.
Děkuju vám mnohokrát, kteří jste nám fandili, a zdravím vás do Česka, doufám, že si užíváte husu na svatomartinské hody buď dnes nebo ve středu. Mějte krásný zbytek víkendu a děkuju všem.
Thank you very much. I don't know any Česky at all. We pick up certain words from certain nationalities like hello, thank you, how is the stage? I know nothing in Czech. I need to learn. Those two can teach me. If someone said to me one day, oh, you need to learn a couple of languages, I wouldn't know which one to learn because there's so many different nationalities in the sport of rallying. I wouldn't really know. If you're looking at countries we visit, Spanish would probably be the obvious one because we visit Spanish-speaking countries a lot. Chris Rawls is going to have to say something. French. I can ask Johan Bernardo in French, how was the stage? I can do that. I've learnt that a bit. That gets me round the problem at this stage. Just checking at stage time going up. Car number 14 has done a 5:13 something, and in car 20 is already going up on the board as well. Got my paperwork in my pocket. I only need a start list now, don't I? I've got notes all over the place. This is Julian's pronunciation of words. That's how I kind of try and work it out. Write it phonetically. That's happening at the dinner table on a night, and people sending me WhatsApp voice messages when I don't know how to say names. I ask them, how do you say this name? And it's quite important to try and get it as right as we can. I don't get it right all the time, but at least we try and do that. So Josh has been through, Andres has been, Eric, waiting for Dominic Dinkel. That's Dominic Dinkel, car 14. Then it is Johan Bernardo. Dominic had a testing weekend, character building weekend. Just waiting to see. He is here now. I love the light pod. I love the light pod on this car. It is so super cool. But Dinkel in, Ursula in the co-driver's seat. We caught up with her in the little regroup before the service this morning. Lunchtime. Not sure where I am, but sometimes the time of day we're going on. Just open that. We had a quick word with Dominic. Dominic, it's rallying, they say, is character building. And you've had a lot of that this weekend. Just talk me through it.
Yeah, very difficult weekend. A lot of problems. We have 2 punctures, so in the end it was quite horrible for us. Also the last stage, I think in the cut we hit something and it feels strange, so I have no confidence.
Okay, no confidence. 1 minute gaps as well now. So as you can see, Johan Bernardo already behind Dominic Dinkel. I get a quick word. So this is this damage here just on the front. That's basically through all these like anti-cut devices. These plastic posts and things. So that's what happens when you hit one of those at quite high speed. It damages your bumper, takes the paintwork off. But here he is. Johan, obviously yesterday hindered. What do you take away from the weekend?
It's except the result, it's a really bad result for us, but for the experience, it's a good rally. We took a lot of experience with us and with the car, and for us also. So I think it was really difficult. It was a new rally for me, new conditions as well. So I think it's not so. But today was a good day for us.
That's it. Today was a good day. Just I was going to do it in French then because I was waiting for the next car, but it hasn't appeared. It is here now. So Miko Marcek is in. So we'll get Miko Marcek. Remember Miko Marcek on Friday night. He led an ERC rally for the first time. He led overnight after that super special on Friday, and then Saturday he just lost a little bit of confidence in the wet and the muddy stuff. Then he got a puncture on Saturday afternoon. That just took away all of his confidence, and he just dropped down the leaderboard. But he's learned a lot this weekend. First full rally championship, and Miko Marcek has done a lot of learning and is pretty happy and steamed up classes. Miko, obviously Friday night you led for the first time ever in ERC, but weekend of experience.
I hope we will use this experience in future. I'm not really happy about the second loop, these muddy places. The stages were very tough and tricky. I was trying to make some progress, but in some places I was a little bit over, and after it I started to get more calm and just go through these 2 last stages. We are on the finish line, and it's good because we are looking forward to the Gran Canarias and to the next rally. That was not perfect weekend for us, especially puncture was important, and this is the reason why we can't fight for the good places in the junior category. Of course, my lack of experience here on the gravel sections were very big, but from other perspective we did quite good job on tarmac sections, especially these 2 special stages were okay. In total, I hope this experience will be good for future. Pozdrawiam serdecznie wszystkich kibiców z Polski. Nie był to idealny rajd Węgier dla nas. Szkoda bardzo, że złapaliśmy kapcia, choć starałem się, żeby go nie złapać. Dzisiaj trochę ciągnęło się to za mną, ponieważ na szutrowych partiach widziałem wszędzie zagrożenie dla tego, żeby złapać kapcia. Muszę się jeszcze bardzo dużo nauczyć w tych aspektach, natomiast to takie moje pierwsze doświadczenia. W Polsce ścigaliśmy się po czystych trasach, a tu ścigamy się w błocie, w mazi, w różnych takich warunkach, więc tego się muszę nauczyć. Pozdrawiam Was serdecznie i walczymy dalej, bo cykl Mistrzostw Europy trwa.
Thank you very much. That's English and Polish from Miko Marcek. Behind us, just behind, another Skoda comes in. Car number 18, Albert von Thurnen Taxis. We'll catch up with Albert. We can let the next car just whiz through our screens whilst we wait for our winners of ERC3 and ERC2. But Albert is in at the end of the stage. He's having a look at the results, so see what he's got to do. I'm not sure whether that's good or bad news. Albert, you've just looked at the results. Are you happy or not?
Yeah, I was hoping for Norbert Herzig to make it on the podium. He was lying on P3, and that would have been great. My teammate, so I was rooting for him. I was nowhere, so there was nothing to be rooted for. I'm happy I'm home, and we brought it home in a decent fashion. You know, it was a crazy rally. I was not there with my head this weekend, and so I was not feeling confident to push. Tried here or there. We had 2 punctures today, so you know it was not our weekend, but learned a lot driving under these conditions. And this is an area where I have to improve, and so I'm quite happy to get some experience in.
Whoops. That's great, that's brilliant. As Albert von Thurnen taxis, I'll go past, and we'll just let the Belgian crew go through because we need to speak to the the Citroen beyond him. So he hands his time card in. As oh, you've seen all the grass in the front. He obviously don't know whether he's been off or he's taken either a nice deep cut. He's got it on both sides actually, but this side is a lot deeper in. He's got a little bit on this side as well, but not a lot. So a little bit of corner cutting going on. We'll pull Choo Choo forward. I think it's quite a cool name. I can't remember what his real name is. I've got it in my phone, and I can't remember what it was. But Choo Choo is what we call him, and he's having a little look. What are you having a look for?
The before stage, I had two puncture on the left side both, so we had to change it. And after the liaison was really tricky because the time was not so long, but we arrived in time, and yeah, fortunately we are in the finish line.
You rallycross champion in Hungary. You've done now the ERC in Hungary. What is your plans globally? What do you want to go to next?
Next we have one another round in the Hungarian Rally Championship. That's the only one gravel. Maybe I prefer that one. But I'm happy to be here in ARC, Hungary. I hope to be here next year again.
And some words quickly in Hungarian.
Az előző gyorsaságén kaptunk két defektet bal oldalon, mind a két balos kerekünk. Sajnos utána, amikor kicseréltük a kereket, alig maradt etapidőnk, tehát utána is sietnünk kellett. De nagyon boldog vagyok, hogy itt vagyunk a célban.
That's great. Thank you very much. And you know how I remembered his name? When they were telling me what his name was, I try and think of things that remind me of people's names. Choo Choo. I thought of a train. So every time he comes, I think train. That's what I got to remember. His nickname is Choo Choo. So that is how I've. There's other drivers as well that I have strange kind of anomalies and analysing of how I remember their names, if they've got, or how you say names, things like that. If there's a certain bit in the middle that make you think of something, it just joins it all together. Such as the international level. He was yesterday, I can't remember after what stage, but we had a stage yesterday where we had 11 or 12 different nationalities with the drivers and co-drivers inside the top 10. I think it was actually 12. Might have been 11, but I thought it was 12 because I'm sure that I don't know whether we counted Aaron Johnson in there. But anyway, 11 or 12 different nationalities between the drivers and co-drivers in the top 10. That's kind of the international appeal of what we have here in the European Rally Championship. As Skoda coming in here. I'm sure this is father and daughter, I think, in this car. Hazard lights on anyway, so they haven't dropped too much time. We're waiting. I'm just going to quickly look down my start list. So Ken Thorne is due to us Ken Thorne is due to us next. So we'll just get ourselves out of the box, and because our winners of leaders coming in of ERC3 in the M Sport Ford Fiesta R4 from Poland. M Sport Poland Ford Fiesta R4, real big kind of long name when I put it like that. Ken Thorne and Kari Panas are in behind here, and that is another victory for them. I just need to, they can stop there, that'll do me 100%. Right in the right position, didn't need to do much. Kari's not so sure, and they've got a huge lead, but he's just not quite sure what is going on. He's jumping out now anyway. That is the most important thing. He'll take his crash helmet off. He's wanting to get his stage side. He doesn't know, does he? He's not sure. He's kind of like, well, let's see. Puts his mask on. 3 wins now. Bassas got them on the previous round in Portugal. But 3 wins now, and whoa, hang about. Where's Tibor Rudi Jr.? Tibor should have been between him and Bassas. Where is Tibor? I'm sure he should have been there. We got a quick. Ken, you're standing there. As far as I'm concerned, you've won this event as well. So happy with that?
Yeah, for sure we are happy. But actually, with previous stage we got puncture. So at the end we don't know how much we lost the stage with the buses. But yeah, definitely the all weekend is one of the hardest event that we got still. And yeah, we learn a lot. And I think here is a good experience to put the bucket in the future.
I think the gap was big enough when I had a look. I'm sure it was big enough.
Yeah, hopefully, hopefully.
And some words in Estonian while I just get up those final results for you.
Ma tänan, kes kaasa elasid ja kes Kaido ja Urmas, kes eelkõige nemad ja pluss siis ülejäänud toetajad, kes aitasid meid siia ja tänu teile me üldse oleme siin, et aitäh.
42 seconds in your favour as far as the results board says. So they didn't want to celebrate though, did he? Bassas behind. Chris Rawls has been sent on a mission to, because I'm sure Tibor Jr. was meant to be in there.
Tibor started behind Bassos into this stage for some reason, so he's still coming. He's coming, but out of order.
Okay, so you're going to get on the roof now? Yeah, let's get him on the roof now. So, that's the third time they've done that. Third time. So we'll get them off and we'll get a quick word with Pep when he comes through. Tibor is here. Tibor is here. He had a massive lead, so there's no big drama there. So we'll guide the white Ford Fiesta through. Oitanak does sometimes watch and keep an eye on his fellow countrymen. But we'll get a quick word. Just knock on the window. So Pep's miles away. He's absolutely miles away. Get a quick word with him. Pep, second place, happy?
Yes, but it was a very difficult rally. It very difficult condition for us. No rally similar for us. But congrats to Ken Thorne. Let's see what happens in Canarias. Thank you.
Let's see what happens in Canarias. A home round, in theory, for the Spanish driver. And waiting just down there. 3 times this year, I'm sure that's right. 3 times this year that Tibor Reddy Jr. Who did I bump into? Tibor Reddy Jr. has won ERC2. And this one at home, it doesn't get much better than that. Winning at home is everything that a driver wants to do. I'm just making sure I'm not standing in anyone's way. I'm just scrolling through and just checking all my messages of what is going on. So another win. Another win. Happy driver and co-driver. To win at home is pretty big. Tibor and Zoltan co-driving. Need to just get them through here pretty quickly because we've got a bit of a queue, even though there's a nice rundown area. It's one good thing about having a long rundown area. We don't have that situation where we only have 200 or 300 meters. We've got a couple of kilometers for them to sort themselves out. Tibor taking off his let's check he's got his the other way around. It's all stuff you've got to think about nowadays. So Tibor, just talk to me about it. Another win and this one at home.
Yes, we are very happy. We would like before the rally win this home rally, and this is amazing. All rally, no problem. We go my feeling, and we are very happy. Good job.
And in Hungarian, please.
Sziasztok, nagyon boldogok vagyunk. Nem is tudtunk volna jobb versenyt kívánni magunknak, mint sem ez a magyar győzelem magyar földön. Nagyon boldogok vagyunk és büszkék arra, hogy sorozatban harmadszor nyertünk versenyt.
Thank you very much, Tibor. Remember your glasses are on the roof. Don't drive off with them. Oliver Solberg did that, remember, in Rome on the first round. He left a tyre change area with them on the roof, and he got himself caught out. I was just checking messages because I think I was meant to stop after Tibor. I've got a queue of cars now. I've got third place in ERC3 Juniors just behind, so I'm not sure whether I'm going to get shouted at or not. Am I, Chris?
No, not at all, not at all. Just update on Choo Choo's name. Hi, sorry. Is
Chris Rawls, by the way.
Hello, how are you doing? You okay? Translates to cheeky monkey, apparently, according to Adam Walker.
Okay, right, cheeky monkey. Raul Badu and Gabriel Lazar in here. We'll get a quick word with these guys. I am going to do two more after this as well. I got shouted at. I'll argue that case in the office later. Raul, end of the rally. How are you?
Yeah, I'm fine. It was a rally with mixed feelings. I wish I was more talented or clever, or at least have some much more money to make some testing before the rally, because all the time it's happening that I'm going fast on the end of the rally. So it's mixed feelings. I wish I was faster from the first meters, but it's good. I think the result couldn't be better. We are third in ERC3 with a definitely slower car now that I can compare it with the Rally 4. So it's good for the moment. We know what we have to work, but it's not only up to us.
That's it. Thank you very much. Just getting a little bit of a queue going on, but Ola Nord is in there, and I'm sure he's going to be in third place in the junior, so I'm going to let him come through. There's Patrick Hersig, the son of Norby Hersig, just there going through. But next up is Ola Nord. If I get him to come forward, we can actually shortcut a line here, and we'll just get a quick word with him. I think he's just getting his mask out. Zelindo Meligari there as well. Get a quick word here with Ola. Ola, first time in the European Rally Championship. It's going to be a podium as well. You've got to be happy with that.
Yeah, I'm happy with that, and I'm happy with the team, and it's been fun. So I'm pretty happy. But we went big off in the last stage. So, but it was many people there, so we was getting help. But it was taking some time to get all the people to push up the cars. But now we're here, we are happy, and can't wait to the next round.
And when is the next run? Are you going to Canaries?
Yeah, hopefully I will do that, but we will see what happens with COVID-19 and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Thank you very much. That's great. That's
And most thanks to TalkSport and Renault for this opportunity. So I'm really happy for that.
That's great. Ever the professional, remembering to give the sponsors and the team and the manufacturer a little bit of credit. I suspect maybe Veronica just tapped him on that one as Zelindo Meligari just comes in. I am going to somehow stop. I don't want to leave anyone out, but we'll see. Zelindo, talk to me about your rally.
I think I can be happy. Second position at Tomo Tibor is good. Championship is still open. Then another big fight with Mr. Tibor, maybe in Canaria, I hope.
That's it, we do hope that as well. Chris Rawls, if you could just keep an eye on the messages to make sure that I am not going to get completely told off. But I feel so bad that we kind of cut some people off at the middle. So I just want to kind of get them through. I've got a gap after this next car, I think. After this car, I've got a gap. So Norby could be our final one. Norbert, obviously, first time registered for the ERC this weekend, this year. Big speed yesterday, problems, but how do you see it overall?
Yes, first time in ERC, it's amazing. Yes, yesterday we have this problem and destroyed our dreams to come on the podium, but we are very happy. We are very happy to be here at the finish. I want to thank all my team from Romania, from Hungary, because he gave us the opportunity to compete with this amazing car. So I hope it's not a single event this year with this car, and we work to see you soon.
That's great. That is exactly what we want to hear. I've got a clean break, I think, now, because we just got some national drivers in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up our Facebook. I'm not sure what we're throwing to, but it'll be some of the high octane action that we have had.
Mikkelsen.
Okay, we're going to see some of Andreas Mikkelsen, because Andreas Mikkelsen and Olaf Flown were our winners this weekend. Thanks for joining us across all our platforms, and keep up to date between the events on the FIA ERC social media and website. Thank you for joining us. Andreas Mikkelsen and Ola Flom, the winners this weekend. Let's just watch them again.
Ekstra langt frem, 209 sekunder. Slipp i 50, klipp 5 her, minus, klipp 2, det var det.